So let me get this straight. You allow the guy to spend, I don't know how much. I'm not going to do the math here, but I'm just going to read you some of the guys he was able to sign. So he signed Alba on a free, essentially. Fofana for 80 mil, Cucurella for 65 mil, Chukwuemeka for 18 mil, Koulibaly for 38, Sterling for 56. And then he got also some loans, and he got Zakaria. And now, because he underperformed for like, how many games? Like 7? I know they lost to Leeds, but you want to fire him already? Like, what's the point? You basically allow them to spend all this money, like probably around north of like 200 million, and then you fire him with the players that he needs because that's his fucking system to be successful with. They are stuck at the club now. Let me see. So they lost against Leeds, fair play. So let's look at the start of the season, if I'm gonna be honest. So that doesn't count. That was last season, so we're starting here. They beat Everton to start the season off. They drew against Chelsea. They lost, obviously, their game against Leeds. They won against Leicester. They lost against Southampton. They lost against Dinamo Zagreb. So he's lost 3, won 3, and drawn 1. And we're in fucking September. And you're trying to tell me that now this guy is not good enough anymore? The guy that won you the champion? I don't like him. Most specifically, I don't like Chelsea fans because they think way too much of themselves. Like, you'll get scored, don't get it twisted, but you're not at that level. You're not anywhere near City. You're not anywhere near Liverpool. Like, you're not in that division. You're a tier above Arsenal, and that's basically what I'm gonna give you. So that's the only reason I really despise Chelsea fans to that extent. And Tuchel fans too. They think that he plays like the greatest ball ever, which he doesn't. But anyway, another point. I don't understand. And then you're trying to tell me that you're replacing him with who? Graham Potter. Like, that's a downgrade. I don't give a fuck how good he does. I don't give a fuck how good he performs. That's a fucking downgrade if I've ever seen one. And you don't want Poch because he must manage at Spurs. But you think Potter's any better? Like, I know he's gotten some good numbers out of Brighton. Remember, I saw down he was at Brighton, right? He's Brighton's manager, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like, I know Brighton started pretty good into the season, but is that guy really better than Tuchel? Is he better than Tuchel? Like, let's be real here. He's done aight at Brighton. If you look at the past few seasons, he's done okay. I mean, they're pretty good to start the season right now. They finished 5 points out of the Conference League standings last year. The year before, and I think they just escaped. Well, they didn't escape relegation. They got 40 points, I think. But the year before, and even though, like, he's been okay. Like, he hasn't been groundbreaking or anything. I mean, he's managed to keep Brighton in the Prem. I mean, he's managed to keep Brighton in the Prem. And now that guy's all of a sudden good enough to manage Chelsea. Like, it's like, I know some similar systems. I think Potter also plays 3 at the back, so that's gonna help him. But still, I don't think that's the best idea. I don't think that's the best way to, like, just look at it. I mean, I don't know what Todd Boehly's cooking, but, like, yeah, you got another guy that plays 3 at the back who's probably going to be able to use these players to the point where they may be as efficient as they were under Tuchel, but we also have games like he does play 3 at the back, but that's not constantly. I mean, he utilizes a 4-4-2, I think, because he plays Pascal Gross up front, which I don't really like. Like, I get that. He's been great to start the season off, but he plays a 4-4-2 or a 3 at the back, so I don't really, for a 4 at the back, I don't know if Cucurella is that guy. Like, he's good defensively, but he doesn't give you anything offensively. Reece James gonna do just fine. You're probably gonna go back to Chilwell then, right? So, what's the point of signing that guy for like 70 mil? Like, I don't get that. And with him preferring a 3 at the back, I think can Fofana play on the right? I'm not sure if he can. But your centre back pairing is probably, I don't know, is it Koulibaly and Thiago Silva? Probably, right? It's probably Koulibaly and Thiago Silva, right? So Fofana, unless you can play on the right, you're probably going onto the bench, right? Is that what I'm like thinking? So your 80 million guy is is probably going to be on the bench because Thiago Silva is still really fucking good. Even though he's like 38, he's still really fucking good. So what's the plan here? What is Boehly cooking? Can anybody try and like what's Boehly cooking? I'm confused. What's Boehly cooking? Um, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Like I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Honestly, that's probably what I'm gonna end it off. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking.